Alrighty, welcome folks. We are here today to start a vintage story let's play. I've got a few hours in on the game now. It's a little new to me. I actually just started maybe a month ago or so. But I have completely fallen in love with this game. It's given me those old Minecraft vibes from when I was young. It feels magical some way. I don't know. It's just a little extra, and I quite love it. The gloomy hermit tales, village hermit world, peaceful kingdom world. What do we call it? No, that's cheesy. That's too cheesy. We'll just keep it simple. I forgot the G. Oh my gosh, can I spell this guy? Now, vintage story being a lot like Minecraft, being that there are blocks everywhere, is vastly different. You don't really just start out punching trees. That won't get you much anywhere. First thing we're gonna want to collect is just gonna be rocks and sticks, but I suppose... He's a big fella. That was wonderful. We'll make him cloudy. Give him the Oonga Boonga look. And, oh, the fat walrus, though, is such a mustache. The neat walrus. Yo. The Heinemann look, bro, from Mythbusters. Oh, man. Seagull. Oh, my God. Okay, this is just a mustache. Hold up. We're gonna go with fat walrus. And then we're gonna... full box beard. Full Oonga Boonga. And that'll do. That'll do right there, I think. I'm gonna play as a commoner. I just kind of like keeping things simple myself. And what is more simple, yes, than playing a commoner? Now, of course, mushroom right in front of me. First thing on my mind is gonna be getting some twigs and stones, because those are gonna be what makes my first tools, which I'm gonna need to collect reeds next. Is this chamomile? No, it's just a daisy. Okay. But I am also not against finding food nice and early on. I do not want to starve. Nobody wants to starve, so food is always a good thing to find. Alrighty, and picking up a bunch of stones there, we already found one piece of what we need. We need at least a second so we can make a knife. Jack-o'-lanterns, I believe, are poisonous, if I recall correctly. But turnips aren't. Heck yeah, turnips. I'm gonna let the rest of these grow just in case I stay in the area. I can come by and pick up some mature ones later. But otherwise, it is always good to smack the plants you see while you're out and about just to pick up some seeds to start a farm. Well, that's not inviting. I'm not sure about these. Okay, yep, nope, no good. Don't eat those. Milk cap, bad. We now have a few pieces of flint, so first thing I'm gonna make is a knife, because if you notice, when I open my inventory, We have no space other than the crafting grid over here. And we can't exactly store things in our crafting grid. So, we need to fix that. To do that, with a knife, I'm gonna go ahead... Get out of here. I don't need that. I'm gonna go ahead and hunt down all of these reeds over here. We're gonna need a lot of them. I believe it's 10 reeds that it takes to make a hand basket, which will increase my inventory. And we have 4 spots over here, if you notice, for those hand baskets. So we need to get 40 reeds. Oh, that is gorgeous. I love that. Beautiful little mountain peak over there. I don't know if I can make it out of tool, but I would assume not. I'm just gonna keep assuming, reeds. Reeds are the way to go. I do have, 50 some odd hours in this game, but I am no professional by any means, so I just kinda know what I'm doing. And will hopefully not starve or get caught out at night on the first day. Anyway. I wonder if there's a proper use for driftwood, other than just being wood. I haven't really looked into it yet. Although, something nice about this game, anytime you have a question about something, you just hold shift and hit H, and it pulls up a whole guide for you on everything you can do with that item. Really helpful little tool tips as well. Now I've got 20 of these. That'll make me 2 baskets. And what's that over there? A trader? That could be our shelter for the night. This is working out quite well so far. Get me over this. Oh, and look at all these reeds over here. We're well on our way to getting some inventory space. I mean, I could already make some inventory space, but I've almost got it all. There we go. And right here. Yep. Can't see what I'm doing. I think this is it. Yeah, that looks to be all of them. Nice little pond there. A rooster. Those things will attack you sometimes. I like that. So, being that we found a trader, I'm going to go ahead and mark that on the map. I just like to make them these black little trader icons so I know what that is. While we're here, we'll go ahead and talk to the guy. I'm popping up daisies across the land. Don't know where you're from. Don't know what you're doing here. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here, honestly. What's your name, fella? Humbert. Humbert, he says. Got anything to trade, Humbert? You can pick up cracked vessels? That's news to me. Interesting. Interesting. The commodities merchant. He sells resin? Metal parts. Sphalerite. I think we need the other kind of... Do we need the other kind of zinc for the tin bronze? Oh yeah, it's not zinc, it's tin, duh. We need tin for tools, so... Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, while we can, might as well make some of these, and we'll need 4 more, and we can make that last one. While we're out and about, might be an idea to keep our eyes open for some clay. Because that's going to be one of the next things we're going to need before we really settle down somewhere. And right now, I'm not seeing anything that looks like clay to me. I don't think this is over here. I think it's just rock. Or gravel. Which is really just rock, but, you know, in tiny form. Yeah, gravel. Ugh. Medium fertility soil all around. That is actually a really good sign. And I think I hear bees nearby. Yeah, it sounds like bees. I'm gonna mark that. Okay. I can come back for that when I feel up for it. Perfect. We found some more of this. And that'll complete our last basket. Ah, and there's the clay we need. Alright, it's all coming together. So I will go ahead and nap out. That's what this process is called. I didn't explain it much when I was making the knife, but we're just breaking a shovel head out of a piece of flint, pretty much. Alrighty. We'll get as much of this stuff as we can carry, pretty much. I think I have enough food to last tonight. Unfortunately, it will all be raw until I am able to cook, or build a cooking pot, rather. Which this clay is going to help us do, actually. And it always helps to have an empty hand in your hotbar, just so you can actually pick things up. Because when you're holding a tool, it unfortunately won't let you pick up rocks. Some wonderful content, great time watching me just dig out some earth. Although there are games out there just about digging, and I mean plenty of YouTubers who have plenty of viewers watching them dig. I mean, who hasn't really gone out into their backyard and just dug a hole to dig a hole when they were a child? I remember getting in trouble for it. It was a wonderful time. Totally worth it. I'd do it again. Except I'm older and my life is drained from me a little more these days. I don't want to do anything. Anyway, so now that we've got our clay, what we're gonna do is come on over here somewhere open. We'll find a spot. Hold up. I'm gonna find a spot. I should have collected some dirt while I had my shovel. Oh well, the clay will help. This looks like a good spot. Does it? No, there's gonna be creepy crawlies coming from under. So, and a wolf puppy is not a good sign. Is this a fruit tree? That's actually sweet. There we go. Fruit tree. Everything is so covered in grass and growth. I do quite enjoy finding a rune. Oh, my death caps. And kind of building on top of it. I feel like, I don't know, making use of what's already there. It's pretty fun. A little difficult because everything's broken, but we'll work that out. Plus we have a tool. That is huge, bro. I already have a copper pick and a new shovel. Okay. That is huge. In fact, with that shovel, we're just gonna dig this area out. Not only because I want to get rid of the dirt here, but I also want to use this dirt to kind of build myself a nice little safe space here, if I can. And who knows, you might find something underneath everything. This isn't so bad. Should I go down another layer? Let's see what I can do with the dirt I have, I suppose. Because one of the first things we're going to want to worry about is actually having an area to fire our clay. So that might be the purpose of this space for now. That even looks like a little fireplace, bro. That is so cool. Okay. So we'll just kind of build a roof over everything. I know it's like right over our heads. I hate it myself. But it's going to give us plenty of space for whatever we're trying to do here. And we'll have that as the entrance. Okay. So now I'm not even to the point of needing the fire pits yet, and I'm gonna have to go and get plenty of fuel for these. But we'll dig them anyway. Making clay, kind of the same idea as making anything out of flint. You just kind of hold shift and right click on the ground. It'll get you started. But first thing I'm thinking about is going to be one of these storage vessels, because we're going to need a lot of storage. And while we're here, before I forget, I might also want to mark this on the map, just so I don't lose where I'm making all my clay stuff. It can happen real easy, you never know. Okay, so after doing that first layer, I am sure some of you have noticed me pulling up this tool menu with F. We can do the 1x1s, 2x2s, 3x3s, or we can just duplicate layer, which is exactly how I'm going to do this, because it took me a while to figure out that was actually a tool option, and it is just tedious making the walls of these storage pots. And Oops, I went one too many. So get rid of that. We'll build the rim. Or the mouth, or whatever you want to call it. I suppose it's more of a mouth, because a rim would stick out, right? I don't know. I'm not a potter. I'm not a wizard. We're almost done. First thing, boom. Now we take it, put it in a hole. And we'll also go ahead and I'll make another one of those. If I figure out how editing works, I'll okay. Another one down. Just some other stuff to go. Although it is getting dark, I might just set up here for the night so I can actually finish this up. Because it shouldn't be too hard. I'm just gonna need more dirt. Oh, and some sticks, hopefully. Uh-oh. I just realized I need sticks. And I'm gonna need a lot of sticks, actually. Oh boy. So we'll just beat up as many tree branches as we can, and then run back over there. Fortunately, my hunger is doing quite well so far, which I am rather surprised about. I've probably been sprinting a whole lot less than I'm used to. And we're almost there. I think I'll leave the rest of these leaves on this tree. I wonder how many that gives me. 10? Oh, that's nowhere near enough. And it's getting dark. I don't like it. Soon the creepy crawlies will be out. Uh-huh. Wonder what time it is. That's 8 o'clock? It's not super duper late, but it's getting there. Okay, that puts us at 20. I mean, that might just have to do. Because I don't have anything to defend myself with quite yet. So either I'm running back to the trader, or boxing myself in there. There we go. Hopefully that'll do. And we'll run back over here, get the dirt I collected ready. And that pickaxe is going to come in super handy. Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and close off the rest of this area the best I can. So that nothing can get in. And I think that might just work. I know it's real dark, y'all probably can't see anything. I'm about to fix that. Give me one moment. Oh, there it is. We got a fire starter, a torch, and I am now out of inventory space, wouldn't you know? So we'll place the torch down, start it up, and it can go ahead and just sit right there for now so we can see. There are some things that will shoot arrows at us. We'll have to watch out for those, but I think we'll be alright. We just have to find the right spot to stand, and I think this will do. Now, I've already got those storage vessels in there. I suppose I might as well get them started, and I don't have enough grass for it. I'm always out of something. Let's see if I can get a bunch before it's time to button things up. Because fortunately grass is everywhere and I don't have to go far. And we'll just collect as much as we can. That'll probably do. Get back in there. Okay. So... oh yeah. We'll start out filling these up with some grass. That's not grass. Then we'll take the sticks we were collecting, top them up, and I forgot the last ingredient we need. There's always something. Well, I guess this is a good opportunity to finish off what else I'm going to need, which is going to be quite a few things. We'll start off with the cooking. We'll always need a way to cook. And I have just found the 3x3 to be quicker. Just kind of place it out and then get rid of it where you need to. I feel like that's how people would clay form anyway. You just kind of put a big old slab down and form it how you need it, take out where it's needed, and you're good to go. Alrighty, cooking pot. I don't have any inventory space to pick it up and move it, but we'll go ahead and make some bowls. And we'll go ahead and make 4 of them just because eventually there's a good chance they'll end up getting lost. I'm not even gonna lie. You know, this would actually be a lot quicker with the 3x3, wouldn't it? It would be. Look at this. Bam, super quick. like I was saying. Alright. Cooking bowls. Now we'll think about smithing. So for that, well, I say smithing, it's more smelting. We'll make one of these. And again, I should just be using 3x3. It would be quicker. Now this is gonna be a crucible, so we can melt down any nice metals we find. I'll probably just cook that with the cooking stuff and take a couple of bowls out for later. Other than that, we're also going to want the regular hammer mold. There we go. That's not what I want. That's what I want. So fortunately, we found a pickaxe, which is going to make things a lot easier for me down the line. All I need to do is find some copper laying about, and we can mine right under it, probably find ourselves a little vein, and mine out some copper. With this hammer, we'll even be able to break those chunks we get into smaller pieces and smelt it. So we're pretty well set there. That'll do for clay forming for now, I think. Next, I'll go ahead and get ready for the next thing I need, which is going to be some wood. Unfortunately. I don't have anything better to throw on top of these. I believe you can also use peat and I don't know, I feel like there's something else I'm forgetting, but there are other options to fire your clay, and I just have not seen them, have not grabbed them, yada yada. But axe in hand, we're ready to kind of finish things up here soon. We can store things against the wall that we don't need right now, like the pickaxe and the fire starter. These we can plant, I suppose, to just get them out of the inventory, but the torch I'm going to put in my offhand for the time being. We're going to eat up real quick, and I'm hoping there are no baddies outside. I haven't heard anything yet, but you never know. So I'm going to crack things open over here. We're going to pick this up and move it out of the way, along with these. And run on over to a tree. So far, so good. I haven't heard anything. Although we'll see how long that lasts. I wonder if you're safe the first night. I haven't actually looked into that when the baddies start spawning. Rift activity's low. I feel like most of them come from rifts, but they can also spawn in caves. So maybe I am just safe for now. Not gonna take the chance, but now that we have some wood, I need more space for what I'm about to do. We'll go ahead and eat that space. Because it's gonna be a while before our cooking utensils are ready anyway. There we go. Some wood. And we'll top these up first. They take the most, but it is absolutely worth it. Now we can take that torch and set them ablaze. Oops. Give me that. Perfect. Okay. And the next thing I wanted was a couple of bowls, and this. We'll cook those. I might need more sticks for the last one. We'll see. Yeah, I need 4 sticks, it said. So 3 more. And fortunately, dawn is breaking on the 2nd day. Would you look at that? 1 stick there, just a couple more. And it looks like I even have a vessel over to my left there. A tool vessel. Do I even... Okay, this one was a little less cool than the other one, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Free axe. We got a free axe and a free shovel, so I'm gonna put these on the wall. I don't need them right now. And we'll take the last of the sticks we need, fill it up, and we can set these to ablaze as well. Alrighty, folks, and I think that is where I'm gonna call it. Next time we come back, these should be finished. Hopefully I'll have found some food by then. Maybe I'll just record it all, who knows. But, oh gosh, the smoke inhalation's probably not great for me. I probably just stepped on one of those, though. Anyway. Until next time, folks, have yourselves a good one. Bye-bye.